Most men think an alliance is a thing you build once. You find the right people, you shake hands, and from then on, it either holds or it doesn't. That's not how any of them work. Every alliance a man is in is sitting at one of 6 stages right now, and the stage decides what his next move should be. Master Chim maps those 6 stages in a model he calls the Alliance Lifecycle. Formation, maintenance, repair, expansion, reforging, expiration. They aren't a checklist, they run in a rhythm, and the rhythm has 3 parts. The first 3 stages are survival. The next 2 are ascension. The last one is closure. An alliance that can't hold the survival cycle never reaches the ascension cycle at all. Formation is 2 or more men connecting around a mission that needs all of them. Not friendship, not sentiment, necessity. If the mission can be done alone, there's no reason for an alliance to exist. The thing that makes formation hold is clarity. Most men build on compatibility instead. They like each other's company, and they never say out loud why they need each other. That alliance is already compromised on day 1, and pressure is what exposes it. 2 men start a business. One wants long-term wealth, the other wants income this month. They never settle which one the business is for. Nothing breaks while there's no money. It breaks the day the money shows up. Once it exists, it has to be maintained, and this is where most alliances die. Maintenance isn't staying in touch, and it isn't getting along. It's deliberate reinforcement, regular realignment with the mission, rituals that reset the overlap, and leadership that enforces the structure. Skip it, and drift starts. Drift is the slow replacement of mission with sentiment, and purpose with convenience. Nothing dramatic happens. It just rots until all that's left is the memory of what the alliance was supposed to be. 2 partners run a school. One teaches every class, the other is out networking. Neither of them says anything because saying something would be awkward, and the imbalance sits there, getting heavier every month. Every alliance hits conflict. When the friction is bad enough to threaten the structure, the alliance is in repair. And Master Chim runs repair on 2 questions. Is this alliance worth fixing? And is it fixable? If either answer is no, repair is misalignment. You're holding together something that doesn't multiply power anymore, and that's weakness dressed up as effort. If both answers are yes, doing nothing is sabotage. Knowing an alliance is worth it and fixable and still sitting on your hands isn't neutrality. It's treason by neglect. Avoidance is the common form of that. Men wait because they're hoping time handles it. Time doesn't handle it. Time deepens the resentment and thins out the trust, and what could have been fixed with one direct conversation rots until it collapses under the silence. An alliance that survives repair unlocks expansion. Expansion is when it starts producing more than anybody signed up for. Surplus shows up. New ventures, wider reach, opportunities that weren't available to any of these men alone. And expansion without depth is fragile. A lot of alliances collapse at the exact moment they look most successful, because getting bigger doesn't make an alliance stronger. The bigger it gets, the more pressure it carries, and the pressure finds whatever was never dealt with. A partnership opens a second location, then a third. The tension nobody wanted to talk about is still in there. Scale doesn't bury it. Scale finds it. Reforging is different in kind, not in size. It happens when the alliance gets tested by real pressure, betrayal, or a conflict bad enough to end it, and comes out the other side changed. A reforged alliance isn't the alliance that was formed, it's been reshaped by fire. The weak parts got burned off, and what's left is leaner and harder than what went in. Expansion gives it scale. Only reforging gives it permanence. And it isn't optional. Every alliance is either reforged by pressure or it collapses under it. The only variable is whether the men in it walked into the trial or ran from it. Two brothers hit a breaking point over the direction of the business. They have the fight. Roles get redefined, expectations get reset, and what they walk out with isn't what they walked in with. That's the stage doing its job. No alliance lasts forever, and pretending otherwise is a refusal to look at reality. Missions change, men change, circumstances move. Expiration is completion. The alliance did what it was formed to do, and now it doesn't. Handled with discipline, expiration leaves the bridge standing, and these men can work together again on something else. Resisted, it turns into resentment, and the bridge burns on the way out. Two partners build a company that works. One cashes out, the other keeps going. The alliance is over. Whether they're still allies afterward is decided entirely by how that ending gets handled. Those 6 stages aren't separate. They move in a rhythm, and Master Chim splits it 3 ways. Formation, maintenance, repair. That's the cycle of survival. Mission, structure, and the correction of fractures. An alliance that can't run those 3 with discipline never produces surplus at all. Expansion and reforging. That's the cycle of ascension. Expansion multiplies the reach. Reforging hardens the identity. Expand without reforging and it collapses. Reforge without expanding and it stagnates. Both are required. Expiration is the cycle of closure. The disciplined recognition that every alliance has a season. The rhythm isn't only a description, it's a diagnostic. Any man can look at the alliances he's in and name the stage each one is standing in. If sentiment has replaced mission, that alliance is failing maintenance. If there's a conflict everybody's working around, it's failing repair. If it's growing faster than it's being reinforced, it's expanding without reforging, and it's building a tower on soft ground. And if resentment is building where the missions already went different directions, expiration is being denied. The alliance lifecycle isn't optional. It's the structure alliances run on, whether the men inside them know the names or not. Every one of them is formed, maintained, repaired, expanded, reforged, and eventually expired. Ignoring the cycle doesn't stop it. It just means the erosion happens without anybody watching for it. Naming the stage is the easy part. Knowing what to do once you've named it is the work. Master Chim writes to men about that every morning. One email, one idea. The same models he uses with the men he coaches. In language you can use on your own alliances the same day. It's free, and it's at masterchimletter.com. Sign up. It goes out 7 mornings a week, and you can leave any time. masterchimletter.com